this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary. That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And now the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. He's running out of time here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to run.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country.
Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Here he goes. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Who's in the clear? Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this second down call. Now you're third and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Caught behind the line. Good Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He hands it off from the gun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Burdick drops back. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker. He's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The short completion of the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. It was serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
He's hit right as he throws it. Not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Quarterback operating an empty set. Look to throw it here on second down. A short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but third down and 1, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Tate. They bring him down after a short gain there. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. The short hands. It's Tate. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Big throw caught on the left side. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to throw. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put...
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Juicy can just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception, does he?
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now two-possession lead. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo with the clock ticking down. Second down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try it again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Powering through the defender. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. So to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking deep downfield with the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Finds his man. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Pass block. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Somewhat conservative call, but intent to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Running back with the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here. Makes a nice move there. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Saying. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They'll kick it away here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Moore. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today.
Well, here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it now. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State...
He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Bringing pressure. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Pass interference. Defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass incomplete under 8. Pressure just got in the way.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running with purpose. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after just a short game. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, it's Sayin. Snags a good throw. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. A test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pass is caught.
Good job here by the team.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Back's got it again. Powers through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Nowhere to run up the middle. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Longhorns offense will get the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can you do it against the Georgias? Can you do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? Can't wait to find out.
The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Fires to the big fella. And the Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. From the 22 on first and 10. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their second sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Moore. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down, and makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Moore. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Manning. Punts it out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Oh, better look out! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs up the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Lost to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. He'll pull it on the read. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Duke. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are...
It's a seam wide open! Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Longhorns' first season in the SEC was a rousing success and so close to even more with a late loss to Ohio State. Steve Sarkisian and the Horns have the expectations right where they want them.
You said expectations. Has there ever been more hype around a quarterback in Arch Manning since, I don't know, Tim Tebow? People are expecting so much out of this young quarterback. If he hits the ceiling, David, this is going to be a really tough team to beat.
And he showed you flashes a year ago when he filled in for Quinn Ewers, and I think those flashes were so great. And then Texas, man, this is a program that's on the rise. The last couple years, making it to the Final Four in the sport, they're ready to take that next step.
Back to throw. It's Manning. He's got it down the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Looking for room. It's Baxter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Longhorns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Right down the gut of the field. There he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a heat. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Quarterback empties his backfield. second down. With the catch, it's Wingo. He's loose. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Anthony. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Off the RPO, complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today.
And the Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on him today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draw.
Turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. It's Baxter. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And the Longhorns get enough for the first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Going to the running game. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but You get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Here comes the heat. Big fella moving. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
The head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Powers had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Manning. Got a man, it's Moore. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Give to the single back. Slithers into space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Anthony. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down, and it's Anthony. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Going to sling it on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, Dave.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Manning. They're working that left side. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. On the run, it's Baxter. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The offense coughs it up. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bully ball on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big move.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. shotgun. They go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Normally, I would say fourth and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the fourth quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They go to the ground. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yard.
Lots of running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen on the surf turf, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 25 over the Bluebirds. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. They get to the line quickly. tight end. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover. Man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Pulls it in, it's Moore. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Texas.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when